Hey, hey, hey. Who's this? Who's this? God, I can't even speak. Good morning. I am so sick. These last 3 days, I've been with the flu, but like really hardcore. But today, oh man, I'm feeling like shit, legit shit. I can't even speak. Like my voice, where's my voice? I'm taking ibuprofen to help me with the pain, but I don't want to go and take antibiotics because they're not good for the body. Well, they're going to be good for the infection, but they're not going to be good for the rest of my body, and I want to avoid it, but I'm feeling so bad. Last night we went to karaoke and it was really fun, but I yelled and I sang and I can't swallow because it hurts so much. Even swallowing my own saliva hurts. I am eating such a nutritious breakfast. Bread with butter and scrambled eggs on top, but I burned my scrambled eggs. Obviously they're not eggs, they're scrambled tofu, but yes, you know what I mean. And I'm eating coffee with sugar on it, so I feel like I can't do that because I'm sick. Oh my god, it's so pretty outside and I want to be there. Oh my god, can you hear the birds singing? Like they're so happy and I want to be happy like that, and I can't because I'm so sick. Ugh. Can I just stay here like until it goes away? The future me trying to edit this footage is like cursing me. Take a look, my legs are filled with fur. This is Paco's fur. What are your favorite YouTubers? Like, I watch a lot of YouTube in my life. Ellen Fisher just uploaded a new video. I like her. I love her family and I love her videos. They're so pretty. She basically talks about vegan lifestyle and like gentle parenting, and that inspires me a lot in the world. Like when I see her videos, I'm like, okay, the world isn't such a bad place to be because there are great parents out there teaching their kids to be kind. There's another family that I don't watch their videos a lot, but I like to see updates from them. I think it's called Sarah Lankus. They're from Australia. Actually, they are from New Zealand, and they are also a vegan family, and they have 2 kids, a girl and a boy, and they're vegan, obviously, and they also do gentle parenting, which was something that I discovered a few years ago, and I didn't know that it existed, but it's awesome. Like, and I really want to know more about it. Not that I think like I'm not gonna be a mom. At least it's not on my plans right now or soon. It's like, if it ever happens, it's gonna take a really long time, because every time I have contact with kids and babies and everything, I like to be my best self around them. I like to have a positive impact on them. Oh my god, he just stole the shoe. Oh, I think that education and parenting has become really bad in the last decade. So the kids are really annoying, and it's not their fault, obviously. It's their parents' fault. They didn't give them a proper parenting, and the kids have become frustrated and annoying and really just overwhelming. They are really, really horrible, to be honest. So I can't stand those kind of kids. But I've met people, especially when I go to vegan events. I think there's a pattern there, and I don't want to sound like a snob. I don't want to sound like, oh, vegans are better, because they obviously are. Just kidding. I don't want to sound like that, but the truth is that every time I go to a vegan event, every time I meet a kid's friend that is vegan or something, the kids are so different. They're just way more calmer. Wait, Paco! They are so different. They're more calmer and more kind and more peaceful. They're not just screaming around and being really unpolite. They're just really like grown-ups, but in a tiny form. I kept on seeing it constantly, and I think it's because usually vegans, and I'm not saying that this is for everyone, because obviously being vegan does not make you a good person, it makes you a better person. But usually, like generally speaking, makes you more aware of your actions. So I think it makes you more aware that what you are preaching to your kids is way more important than people usually think it is. I'm very grateful for my family. I grew up with so much love and care, but I also know that my problems that I'm dealing right now as a grown up, they come from my youngest years, my insecurities and everything, and most of them came from my parents. And I'm not saying that it's their fault and that they did something wrong, because they obviously didn't get the support from their parents when they were my age either. So obviously they're trying to do their best, but they just didn't know enough. But I know that if I have been raised in a different mentality, if my parents have taught me different kind of things, and if they weren't so stressed about life's circumstances. I'm not rich, my family, it's far away from being rich, and it's not just rich, like my family obviously struggled like ever since. That makes people stressed, that makes people scared, that makes people angry and disappointed at life, and that goes to their kids too. And my parents are very loving, and they're the best parents in the world, obviously, I have to say this. I kind of feel sorry for them, because I know that they had even less than I do. And then I'm not talking about material things, I'm talking about parenting, like my parents were there every single time, and still I feel like we can be better. I can be a better mom than my mom was, and I'm not saying that my mom was bad. My mom was amazing, but I know that I can be better in so many other aspects. I'm not talking about love, I'm talking about parenting, because it's different. Obviously you love your kid so much, but you just don't have the information, and most of the times parents don't have the tools. They don't have someone telling them this is how you should do, because this will have this impact on your kid's life. Obviously there's parenting, and there's the environment that surrounds the kid, the school, the other parts of the family, like your grandparents and your uncles and your cousins. Those people influence so much of your character. Really? I totally agree. It's cool. Can you stop now? Thanks. Those people also have an impact on your life, and especially the school system is horrible. If I ever have a kid, I don't want them to go to school. I want them to be homeschooled, which is very hard here in my country. It's not very normal. I know that in the United States and in other countries it's standard. It's not standard, but it's pretty normal for people to choose that option. But here in my country, it's not like the kids, they all go to school. And if you don't go to school, there's something wrong with your parents. They are neglecting your education. But I don't want my kids, I hate saying this, like mine. If they're not mine, they're humans, and I'm just helping them grow into this world. I want to be the best that I can, my best self for them, to be there for them, and to give them the tools to be their genuine selves. I think that the school system, like it's right now, it's damaging the creativity and the core of the next generation. And like they did to me, and like they did to my brother, and like they did to my uncle, whatever. If I ever get to be a mom, I don't want my kids to go to school. I want my kids to have all the tools they need to learn what they want. If they want to learn about science, they will. If they want to learn like politics or art or whatever they want to do, I'm going to give them the tools to do that. But I'm not going to force on them school activities. I'm not going to force on them friends. I'm not going to force them to be something that the system created for them to be. Being in school, you are automatically restrained from being who you want to be. There's so many competition. They're so brainwashed in school. It's scary from such a young age. Ever since you go to kindergarten, they already teach you the rules and what you are. You're a boy, you're a girl, and you play with this and you play with that, and this is how you do things. And there's no right or wrong way to do things, and you're not dumb if you can't do the same things as your colleagues. You are not less than anyone if you're not interested in the same things that your colleagues are. And it's just, I grew up feeling so scared of being different that I blend in the crowd, and I've always felt like I wasn't fully there. I always felt like I was pretending to be someone. And it was only after leaving school and feeling kind of lost in the world, because you leave something behind, it's over, and then you have this world of possibilities, but you don't know which way to follow, because the whole time you were pretending to be someone, and now you don't have that system to help you pretending, so you're kind of alone in the world. And some people grab that opportunity to search for what they really are, and some others, they just end up blending again in another system. I don't know why I am still speaking about this. I'm sorry, this rant is so big. I feel like I don't even know if I'm gonna use this on my videos, to be honest, because I look at my face. I mean, am I gonna put myself on the internet looking like a sick person? I couldn't be more natural right now, to be honest. Like, I haven't brushed my hair. I just put this really ugly thing on top of my hair so my fringe goes back. Oh my god, am I really gonna put this on the internet? I think I will, because it is important for us to be genuine, okay? Okay, yeah, like a few days ago I was cleaning, like decluttering stuff, and I found this phone. I mean, I miss it, and I wanna use it again. Then I found also, but I borrowed this from the same friend, is this MP4. Like, I used to listen to so much music on this. I'm gonna try and resuscitate it.
Woke up from a whisper, collared shirt down by my feet, stood on crowded bathroom row. Voices filled the rooms upstairs. Our Ford was warm before we drove. breakfast.
Hi, it's another day and another crazy hair day. I'm feeling a little bit better, but I have a lot of congestion. On my nose and on my throat, but it's fine. It's okay. I feel like I always say like it's fine. I'm okay. A friend of my dad's brought me an entire basket of vegetables. Basically tomatoes, pepper, the green peppers, and cucumbers. And it's crazy because it's so much. Look at the size of these cucumbers, and have all like underneath these guys. There's like, is this a zucchini or I don't even know. Is this a zucchini or a cucumber? I don't know. It's a zucchini. So basically I have zucchinis, and underneath all of this, I still have even more veggies. It's crazy. My face, I have so many pimples. I think it's because my period is coming. The reason why he's on a leash right now is because he doesn't get along with other dogs, because I have 3 dogs, and they're pretty mean to him. I think it's because he's new here, so he needs a baby. He only has 6 months, so basically every time he tried to play with them, they kind of bite him, so we put it on the leash, and sometimes we take the leash off and we stay here with him to see if everything's fine, and we go on walks with him. So it's not like he's like, you know what I mean. He's happy. Actually, in my dad's house in France, he doesn't have this space to be like in like freedom. So if you could get rid of that part, even for a moment, the peace and serenity would be the nicest vacation you've ever had. Imagine what it'd be like if you didn't have to bring this thing with you everywhere you go. Real spiritual growth is about getting out of this predicament. But first you have to realize that you've been locked in there with a maniac.
Woke up from an old alarm. Bones could barely roll from bed. Stood on the empty bathroom rug, walking around with one eye closed. Last of 6 eyes focusing on me. Lukewarm coffee for the road. My car was cold till 59. It seems now I'm alone. We'll be home again. Oh,